Toronto's already in the building, and New York isn't. It shows from the start who's going to win the series. We'll see. Let's see. Everybody thinks that Toronto should have already won the series. Everybody thinks that this should have been their last game today. It didn't work. So if New York loses tonight, then guess what? January 10th, we'll have a game. Of course. We'll have the game be right here. But in New York City for Game 6. Because Game 5 is already determined. So this will be the first Game 6 that's guaranteed. Robert Lee has to push his team to Game 6, though. Why does he have to? Why can't he just get eliminated now? And because they gave up all their picks, whereas New York didn't. New York did too, by the way. New York gave up a lot of their picks too. A lot of teams gave up their picks. They want to make a playoff run. You know it's not going to always happen for every team. But if Toronto wins, we will be back here for Game 6 in New York City. Which is nice. I'm not going to lie to you. It's nice for them as a whole. Yeah. We are in a atmosphere to remember here today. We are in New York City. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-bam. Do-do-do-do. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's go! Woo! In New York City, where the atmosphere is bright and really shining. Let's go! Ba-da-ba-boom! Yeah! Woo! What are your thoughts on the game tonight? We're here to win. You know, we're here to win. We're here to win a championship. So let's go. Let's go, New York City. New York is one of the best teams this year overall, and let's go win that championship. It is the first round only, though, so we can't get full of ourselves yet. But we know we're excited now because we're beating a 2 seed in their own arena. And we need to protect our home crowd. That's our main goal tonight. We can do that, then we'll be set. We're ready for the next round as a whole. I had a dream where bugs were chasing me and they infestated the house. And this whole entire window just popped off. What about that? Like, my dreams are not normal. They're illumination normal. Which you could create movies out of them if you wrote them into a book. Oh yeah, Robert Lee gonna gnarl it home. My name's Robert Lee. A Toronto Dragon. I'm gonna win a championship. Robert Lee has one goal in mind. But so does New York, and it's dangerous now. When two teams have the same goal in mind, that's when it gets dangerous. That's when you get excited to watch RBA basketball. Robert Lee, a superstar, averaging 45 points per game every night. Yeah! His fan base has come out to witness him destroy the game of basketball. Destroy the net. Robert Lee, Robert Lee, Robert Lee. Thank you. With the next pick, the Toronto Dragons are going to select Robert Lee. Robert Lee has always been a superstar. Toronto selected him after they lost in the first round. Didn't make the playoffs the first year with Baltimore. They were the second, though they were the worst team. They picked Robert Lee up. They said, hey, this is the next guy in line. They did a great job with it. Robert Lee is a superstar. Robert Lee, tremendous. Oh, yes, sir. He's having a playoff night to remember tonight without Justin Holiday in the building. Oh, throw it down. Yep, well, they're a 2 seed, Marv. Could they get to that first seed this year? They could have. They didn't. I guess New York was... I guess Baltimore was tired of playing New York. Toronto's played Orlando before, too. Yeah, that's true. It's always the same, statistically. Klay Thompson again will start tonight. New York did a great job with him off the bench, with him in the starting lineup. Paxton Winslow, a guy that New York suggested to put into their lineup, will also be starting. What about this guy, Harold Andrews? A guy many seem to have forgotten about, but now remember him. Yeah, well, he's a guy that is a true superstar of the making. Harold averaging 20 assists per game off the bounce, and he's a true superstar. Yeah, he's ranked in this league now. This is his third game in the playoffs, and he wants to get his third win. I'm going to be honest with you, New York has a good force at that starting lineup. They have a good force. They got rid of Derek Rowley before he lost value. They are a smart team. I believe Earl Lester got second place in six-man of the year. That's how strong their bench is. They have the second best six-man in the whole league. And then they have Bruno Clark. They made deals. New York is not messing around. They made deals this year. And we are ready for you guys now. Yeah! Are you ready? Let's go. New York Yellow Jacks. Yeah. Yeah! And Brendan Hollins with the tip-off. The Yellow Jacks and the Toronto Dragons. Harold, yes! Harold Andrews for 3. Harold Andrews with a huge 3-point shot there to start off this game. Dun-dun-dun. 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 If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. You're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Bryce 3 missed, rebound by Clay. That was a 2 after review. Here, Clay. Now, Harold gives it to Brendan. Hollins, yeah! Rebound by Thomas Tritton. Holiday, 3! They are not messing around. Holiday just got to get more consistent. Now Lee, here we go. Lee, 3. Oh, Lee inside, and it stayed in bounds. That was a rare thing that happened there. Yeah! Dan Hodges! Here is Lee for 3, yes. Robert Lee for 3. Hollins 3, unable to. Bryce for 3. Oh, Clay Thompson tonight rips it away. Dan, oh my goodness. And he's doing that on a 5-time All-Star. I don't know what to say about that. Lee for 3, Robert Lee. Oh. Harold Andrews. Well, we talked to Adrian Gadula. He said that the goal tonight is to get everybody involved, and that's how they're going to win the game. Holiday for 3. Do-do-do. Dan, pull up, yeah! He is so good, and he's only a rookie. This guy will witness many more of these. I don't think that we have a visual on it, honestly, so they're not going to give that call, unfortunately. Unfortunately, on the play, it's the other team's ball that had possession. So whoever had possession, it's off of them. Oh, wait, give the ball back to them. Don't give a turnover. All right, yeah, they're just going to cut the turnover off. We're not going to assign the turnover. On the play, it's back to Toronto basketball. Thank you. And boo! Wiggins! Yeah! There you go, Anthony Wiggins for 2. Brendan! Oh, yes, sir. Brendan Hollins for 3. Now, this arm is just having problems, Mark. Holiday. 3. Good shot. Harold missed. Rebound. Justin gives it to Tridden. And he hangs. Oh, Harold, yes. Holiday, no. And Harold gets that 3 off. 35 for Toronto. They had 11 in that quarter for Robert Lee. And Holiday had 12. So good start by Holiday and Lee. The dynamic duo doing their thing. Bryce Bolden's got to just shoot more and make more shots, honestly. Yeah, Coach Preston Thompson talked to Bryce before the game and told him, Bryce Bolden, that he's the main guy. If they want to win a chip, he's got to be the guy to step up for the team. They can't just have 2 guys. They need him as well. Robert Lee for 3. Lee with another shot there. Great job by him. Hollins, yes, hits that. Here is Thomas Tridden. Murray, oh, nice. Russell Murray. On the drive, the pop, and the float. Holiday, no, inside, couldn't get anything to go. Harold gives it to Clay. Dan Hodges! Hodges telling him what's up. Bryce, no! Rebound! Yeah! Good rebound by Bryce. And he told him, not me. Not tonight. Clay. Good defense. Clay. Yes, anyways. Clay Thompson and Bolden going at it right now. Bolden, yes. Bryce Bolden. Brendan to Russell. Russell to Dan. Dan! How many times does he have to dunk on Lee tonight? Lee, 3, yes. Robert Lee. Clay for 3. No good. Off of Thomas. It's off of Thomas. We saw that. Dan on the drive again. Float the boat. Tonight he is a superstar in the making, and he just continues to come at you. And he's just so talented. I love this guy. He's just really good. Lee gives the Bryce, and good rebounding. Lee, yeah! And he told Bryce, let's get your stance up, young fella. Bryce lost it. Holiday just tipped it on over. And the Hodges is just like, oh shit. And maybe he was saying hi to a fan or something there. I don't know what was happening there. Yeah. Robert Lee with 20 right now. Harold with 8. Harold, no. Harold gives it to Clay. Clay gives it to Dan. 3. Oh, Robert down the rim, and he gets fouled, and he goes up the rim. He told him, don't hit me, and he hit him. Ah, boo! You stink, boo! Trash, boo! He missed one, but off of Hodges. And he couldn't keep balance of the ball. Wait 1 second. Okay. So back to Toronto basketball. Two minutes till halftime. Bolden 3. Bang! Bryce Bolden with a huge 3. Harold down the rim. Holiday unable to and out of bounds. Didn't touch Harold, it touched my arm, so. Clay, yes. Clay Thompson. Bryce gives it to Holiday. 3. Oh, unable to that time. Harold down the rim. Harold Andrews. They are not playing, by the way, like they are a first-year team. But this is a first-year rookie team. Brendan down the rim as well. Thomas couldn't get it. Gives the Holiday wide open. Yes. And Thomas just hands it to Holiday for a 3. In the corner tonight. Harold makes that one as well. Here is Lee and a dish. Oh! They were scared right there. No defense tonight. Harold going to the rim. He's a smart basketball player. Wiggins, yes! Anthony Wiggins for 3. How many more times are they going to have to pop his shoulder back in? Yeah, he will definitely be playing off the bench next year to avoid these kind of things. Oh, boy. And they're going to have to foul and get him out. Beep. Uh-oh. I think Wiggins is truly done now. That just popped. And he's going to continue to play through it. I don't know how. Wow, it popped back in. It's going to keep on popping out. His arm is popped out. It's not going to be able to get fixed this easily. They have to perform surgery on him. He popped his arm out. Yeah. He's tried popping it back in. They should have glued it, sealed it closed, and they didn't. So now they're going to have to deal with it. Yeah, you know what they say. Either do it the easy way or the hard way. And they didn't do the easy way. So now they're going to have to do it the hard way. And he's going to have to wait 4 to 6 weeks probably. Yeah, Toronto's going to be short-handed for a while now. So Bogut's going to come in. Wiggins actually had a good game today so far. 11 points. He's 8 for 9 shooting. So he's going to come out. He's not going to return. Beep. This is a major injury. By the way, just to let you know, if Oklahoma City does have to play when we get back, he will not. Mac Jack will not play. He has to go through an elusive amount of surgery as well. So that's why Oklahoma City, they were in talks today with other teams to discuss further detail about it. Andrew Bogut will play the rest of the way. He's just getting warmed up here. And a foul on Holiday. Yeah! Yeah! So Wiggins is done. We'll see what they can do. They'll probably get him back by next game. Lee, inside, elevates, and gets it good. He is so talented. Dan for 3 at the buzzer. No, Holiday. Oh, no, it would not count. Dan really tried hitting a buzzer beater. And he's like, it's all good. We're up 2-1 anyways. Yeah, you do not want to take this series to a game 6, though. I'm just letting you know right now. You do not. But they have won in Toronto before. And Toronto has not proven to be able to defeat New York in New York. So we'll see what happens. New York beat them off of the hinge. And Lee had to make that 3, but Harold Andrews saved them so badly in that quarter. That was such a great game. Dan Hodges with 19. Clay with... Yeah, he doesn't have fouls. Bruno's going to come in for Clay, though. Good job by them. And then Dan's going to stay for now. Hatston and Earl check in. Ed and Nick Parker check in. So Lee will stay as well for now. Toronto basketball from the top. Here is Bogut. Oh, they're going need to go the other way. All right, they're good. Parker 3, no. Yeah, obviously they switch things up. They don't want it to be obvious what they're gonna do. Ed down the ram. Ed done. Bruno 3, yes. Bruno. Clark for 3. Clark with a 8.0 average, a 77% shooting on the average. Bogut on the drive inside. Andrew Bogut. Hatston missed. Gives it to Earl. 3 missed that one as well. And here you go. Toronto has a break now. Ed to Lee. Lee on the drive. Oh! Hodges! And Lee tried getting him back, but he couldn't. Look at that block. He met him at the rim. That's a great block. And then Lee tried getting him back. Oh, Dan missed that free throw. They are missing a lot tonight, Dan. For Hodges, he loves the competition. And he will go at him. Lee. Lee, oh my goodness. Shoot that one again. This is so great. This guy reminds me of Jimmy Butler when he was on with Derrick Rose. No. And Rose is Justin Holiday. He won an MVP, never won a chip. Yeah, it's comparable. Parker for 3. 2 is good. Earl, yes. Earl Lester. Parker down the rim. Nick is all and in tonight. Earl Lester. Personal foul. Nick, a bench player. He had to leave this Toronto team for a little bit to figure out things in his career. Once he did, he returned and told them that he will take the bench role. At first, when Coach Preston Thompson came to the league, he was like, I don't want to be a part of this team with this new coach. But he said, hey, after a while, I'm going to come back and I see that they're doing good. Let me take on that bench role. So we gave them a chance. Nick! And it's not always just 5 minutes. It's a lot more than that. Ed! Oh! Bruno for 3. Yes, sir. Bruno Clark for 3. Parker down the rim again. And Nick Parker is going to go up and in again. So Holiday tonight, because Wiggins will not return. Nick got his legs dragged there. He's got to be careful. I really do not want to see this guy go down. He's one of those guys like Rockto won't. He's met that phase. So Holiday comes in for Bogut, for Tritton. Justin Holiday checking in for Thomas Tritton. Robert Lee checking out for Bryce Bolden. They have a good lead right now. Russell Murray checking in for Hatston Winslow. Klay Thompson checking in for Dan Hodges. So Lee comes out, so the competition slows down now. Well, the competition will never slow down, but those two, their rivalry slows down a little bit. Murray! Oh, yeah! And it went in, yeah. Good job. Mismatch there. You got to guard your right guy. And Holiday was not guarding the right guy. Parker, 3, missed. Let's go. Bada Bobby. Hatston for 3. Yes. Hatston Winslow for 3. Oh, 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 Andrew Bogut. Holiday on defense now. Hatston inside. Yeah. Parker 3. Yes. Got it. 14 for Parker. Stolen away by Parker. And he's not done. Gives it to Bryce. 3. What a shot. Bruno 3. Yes. Bruno Clark for 3. Holiday 3. Rebound. Gives it to Ed. Ed. He's fouled. Yeah. Ed done. I just want to see something real quick. You can just search up Russell Westbrook bubble highlights. And I just want to see the back of his name. I'll turn this off so that we don't get copyrighted. All right. We're back. You kind of have to be an open-minded individual. Ed made that 3 and got fouled, so he'll get one more. And missed that one. Bruno gives it to Earl. Earl, yes! Earl Lester! Parker's shining moment, Earl. It's off of him. Toronto with a turnover. So back to Toronto. Bryce gives it to Ed. Ed! Oh, wow! That is Bruno Clark's first block of his career. Here's Bruno to Earl. No. Earl inside. Yes. And he had enough time to do all of that. Nick. Bogut at the buzzer! Yeah! Oh my goodness! This guy is phenomenal. Andrew Bogut. Another three. Yes, sir. Andrew just hitting that three, and he's special. He is special. Yeah, well, Toronto's going to put in what their suggested starters are right now, because they don't have their actual starters yet anymore tonight. I mean, not at all. No. But they are still winning big. They're winning by 15, and they're going to tie up this series most likely. And then we will have a Game 6 on January 10th after all. So we could have just one. Toronto put their feet together tonight. Dan Hodges is not going away, though. Yeah, Dan Hodges is going to play. Brendan Holland is going to play. And Harold Andrews is going to play. Bruno Clark will stay in after that tremendous block. And, you know, the agreement was, Adrian Godula told him that the agreement was that, specifically, that they can both get minutes, but they're both going to get rest too. 15-point lead. A player was on the court. They gave them a warning. They be giving them way too many warnings. I can't wait for one of those refs to just give the technical. Bruno Clark missed it. Andrew Bogut with a turnover. Dan, yeah, right away. He is not giving up tonight. Lee is tired out here, but he does not care. Bryce for three. Yes, Bryce Bolden. Dan asking for it on purpose. Yes, sir. And he just does not care tonight. He wants to win. Yeah, you don't care, Lee. Missed. Dan down the rim almost. And he wanted that one so badly. He is explosive. This is like a Michael Jordan type of player right here. And he just, a good shooter and defender. And he can make free throws, but tonight, come on! Yeah! Crowd not happy now. Bryce Bolden! No! Oh, Bolden couldn't get that one. Holiday, yes! 17 for Holiday. Dan, no good! And he's unable to score again. Lee, yes! He scores! Best moment of his life. Finally triggers one in. Brendan, yes, sir! Brendan Holland. Do. Lee! And here already, Dan. No good. Dan tries again. That time it's good. So 13-point game. 3 minutes to go. Bogut in the paint. Got it to go. The float. The boat. Dan Hodges. Hodges with 32. Tridden. Lee! Oh my goodness! Hodges wants a three. Yes! 35 for Hodges. Holiday missed. Rebound. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Lee. 3. Yes, sir. We've got a 14-point game still. Harold. No good. Holiday rips it away. Holiday gives it to Bryce. Bryce gives it to Lee. Lee back to Bryce. Ah! Bruno attacking down the rim. Gets it in. Bruno Clark. 14 for Bruno. Bryce with 21. Holiday, yes, with 20 now. Holiday. Dan needs a 3. Oh! And he's just so angry. He's not getting any help. Harold! Ah! Refs are not calling things tonight. Lee! The refs are not calling anything tonight. And these are not excusable. But they can't even challenge because it's in the ball action. Yeah, look at that. And he just grabs it from him and attacks. Holiday does not care. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. And he's just saying, yeah, hell yeah. Lee with 37. Dan. Oh! And the crowd is not happy. Like I told you before. Thomas to Bogut. 3. Oh, Murray out of bounds. Russell Murray with another turnover. Bryce secures, gives it to Lee. Hodges says, I want him. And why is he saying I want him? Dan, what was that? Dan Hodges. Holiday, yes, gets the 3 off. Dan wants a 3. Yes, sir. Dan Hodges. Holiday missed. Throws it to Bryce. Bryce. Yes, sir. Bryce Bolden. Bruno, no. Harold, no. And out of bounds. New York City tonight. Their field goal percentage really has shown who they are, and they gotta stop being imposters. That's what Toronto's telling them. Bryce gives it to Bogut. Bogut down the rim, blocked by Murray. Good defense. Murray, 3, yes. Russell Murray. I believe that's a Tuesday. That's a Wednesday, my bad. Will be Toronto at New York, Game 6. The only other potential game that has the opportunity to have that, there's 2 of them actually, is LAS and LAW, and Cleveland and Washington. Wait, did Minnesota not already sweep? Oh, shit. Okay. I put that Minnesota already beat them. All right. Well, good thing we know that now. Yeah, so later today, Minnesota and San Antonio will play. I thought that San Antonio already got eliminated. They didn't yet. But that's probably what's going to happen tonight. The series is now tied. 2-2 apiece. They took a 2-1, and then they tied it at 2-2 apiece. So game number 5, game number 6, and game number 7. Toronto will be at New York. If San Antonio wins, then they will play on January 11th for game 5. If they lose, they will be eliminated. And now you guys are going to game 6. Well, we have an opportunity to win this series now, and I'm just blessed for that opportunity, you know. This is not an easy series. New York is not an easy team, but I feel like we finally got in a gateway towards them, and I feel like we can finally take over and win this series as a whole, and not let them beat us up anymore. All right, congratulations on the win. You guys are now tied. Great job tonight. Thank you. Robert Lee, everybody. Played to his expectations again. That's what they call consistency there, Marv. And if you don't have it, you don't got it in this league. You will struggle. Good. Robert Lee doing a great job at playing the game at such a high level. Very talented player, athlete. Athletic one. No.